To have a sweet deal.
It's great to be home.
Welcome to Studio A.
Oh, I see that we've gotten a few more malls.
There's one in every crowd, and you know exactly who you are. Welcome to Studio A. Hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day. We are here today to discuss just, that person that ruins the good thing for everybody. You know the type I'm talking about? The guy or gal that has to abuse the loose rule and then turn it back into a hard and fast rule. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about today. That's right, yours truly has fallen victim to one of those fine people. They've gone ahead and changed our world and the office forever. I don't want to get into detail of what they've done, but basically they've gone ahead and abused a very lenient policy we've had in a certain area, to the point where the owners had to come in and say, party's over. Don't you just hate that? Isn't it so unfair that the entire company, office, family has to be punished because one individual can't hold their shit together? I mean, really, it aggravates me. I'm sorry, maybe I'm being petty. And it's actually something that I never benefit from, but always appreciated that it would be there in case, the day I wanted to or needed to, I could. But now some fine individual has gone ahead and abused it to such a level that they got cocky about it. Very trucky this time of day. They've gone ahead and gotten very cocky about it and actually thought that it was some kind of right under their employment, which by all means was not. And this particular leeway was very essential to many of our single parent employees. So it breaks my heart to have to now start instituting this arbitrary rule of idiocy, but a rule nevertheless. And all because that person had to go get out of their mind. They're the person that is the one that benefits from it the most, so that's why this was reversed in this manner. And yep, so now that one person who says they don't care, it's no big deal, will be fired eventually for violating this rule. I see it coming, because they've never been able to conform to it, and they never will. And the owners have given me a definite ultimatum that if they violate it 3 more times, they must go. So, not up to me. They're just asking me. And I ain't gonna lie for you. Sorry. I'll do lots of things for you, but I ain't gonna lie for you. You gotta protect your own job by doing the right thing all the time. So be honest with me. Do you have one of these people that you have to deal with on a regular basis, that they love to violate the rules most often and then get all bent out of shape when they get caught or called out on it? And have you ever had that happen to you in life? Have you ever had some sweet, laxed rule on the job or at home until either a family member or a co-worker went ahead and made mom and dad, aka the boss, put the hammer down and put an end to, well, curfew's 11, but you come in at 12:30, and as long as Pop is happy, don't hear you, everything is good? Ever have that? Ever have a sibling break that one up for you? And now 11 is hard and fast, and they're calling you at your friend's house to be home at 11? I lived that one once. And it was the opposite. I'm the little one, and it was the big one that did it to me, right? Who knew? Anyway, I was very curious. I mean, I don't know. I try not to be petty, and I think getting upset over something that actually doesn't affect me is probably quite petty. But just certain things, man. I guess it's part of being human. It gets under your skin, and you can't leave it alone. It's like, I don't think I've ever benefited from the laxed part of this rule, but I sure look forward to the day I may have to benefit from it, and now that is gone. I never say forever because it was a hard and fast rule when I started, and you know, it's gone now. But I think one day there'll be a return, and we all look forward to the return of that day. And I think that day's return could even be expedited if the individual who jumped out of their face today just does their work or leaves our employ. Not for me to say, just saying you screwed up for everyone and you're not even gonna have to pay for it. We will. Isn't it always that way? They screw it up for everyone and eventually they leave, or it doesn't concern them, or you know, it has nothing to do with them anymore. It's just heartbreaking when they get away with that. And this individual, they're gonna get away with that. So do you know what I'm talking about currently? Are you under the same situation? Did you used to have a sweet deal where you could come in late or go home early, or you know, bypass part of your lunch and then go home early or come in late? They used to call it flex time in a job I used to work at. Flex time was an awesome thing. I pitched that one here, but the owners, they ain't interested in that. When you have flex time, I'll explain it in a nutshell. You pick a window, 2 hours, an hour, 3 hours, and your employees can start anytime within that window. When I used to have my own place, I used to have flex times, and everybody loved me for it. You gotta start at 8, but you can be in by 11, or you can come in at 6. I don't really care. Up to you. And that means you go home at 2 or you go home at 8 at night. Up to you. Again, don't really care. As long as I was getting my 8 hours of work. This avoids all people being late, people taking time off. I am telling you, it is a marvelous thing that more employers should look into. But what can I tell you? I don't own this place. So imagine having something sweet like that. You're supposed to start at 9, but you can come in at 7 or at 11. Yeah, you'd miss that, right? I'm talking about something that good that they screwed up. Maybe even that. Nah, we didn't have flex time, but something real good just like that. So my friends, I know many of you are all over the world, Vietnam, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, Korea. Have that deal? Your employer treats you that good? That one of your benefits? Flex time? Get to come and go within a 2-hour window? Man, I'd love that, because I'd start work at 6 every day so I could be out of here by 1 or 2 in the afternoon. But unfortunately in my title, I just can't do that. But I applaud those that have it, and I push for others to get it. Just because I can't benefit from it doesn't mean I shouldn't push for you to have it. You should be able to enjoy something like that. Would you like that? Let me know in the comments below. Flex time, sound like a great idea? Pitch that to your boss. If you want to know how, ask me, I'll tell you. I know exactly how it works and how to make payroll work out and everything. It's a beautiful thing once it's in place. Anyway, that being today's case, I am in no rush to get back to my desk, but we all have our burdens to bear, so back I will go. Tonight, I think we're gonna have a treat. I think we're gonna go for a walk with Rini. It's looking like the weather's in the cards and the girl is home. I'm sure she wants to. It's been a while. And, you know, I have some questions for her, how she feels about it. She has no flex time either. She's got all schedules and they go, you know, 15 hours a day, so they don't allow this, but that's if she would like it. We'll find out.
It's great to be home. Let me take you on a little tour around the neighborhood. Go for a quick ride tonight. Reenie's not really feeling up to it. She's putting in some 20-hour days. But I gotta get out and do something. So let's take a ride around and see how the neighborhood's changed in the past year. I see that we've gotten a few more malls, a couple of fast food places. They've actually done a good job of cleaning up the avenue now. Those of you that have been with me for a while know last year I used to walk around and ride around with a plastic bag and pick up all the trash I could find along the way. And now that all these improvements are done in the neighborhood, looks like they're doing a pretty good job of keeping it clean. I give them a big thumbs up for that. We're having a beautiful night out tonight. I feel so bad. Rini just wasn't into it. Just didn't have the energy. It's been working some long 18-hour days and getting ready. Our daughter's coming, so she always wants to overdo everything. She's over cleaning, over cooking, over prepping. But that's what mothers do. What can I tell you? I am going to try to put in at least another 5K while I still have some decent sunlight and no rain. It was pouring rain earlier, and it looks like this may hold out for a little bit, so why not take advantage of it while I can? Tomorrow, pre-Friday. You know I'm a big fan of pre-Friday. It's my second most favorite day of the week. Midweek was fun, but pre-Friday is always the best. But y'all know how we do it. Comment, like, subscribe. It's right down there below. You can't miss it. Love ya. See y'all tomorrow. Ooh, 5K? Maybe 10K. Says I'm feeling it, baby. I'm feeling it. I think I'm running out of juice. I forgot to plug in the charge, but turn up.